In his exchanges with Cane and Monet, he made every point convincing and realistic by delivering his lines with conviction. Cane was obviously a mama's boy, and Monet was possibly the worst mother in the power world, so the argument made sense. Her cunning and vicious personality have done countless harm to her kids and everyone around her. This week, Tariq was clearly in full gangster gear, showcasing his increasing drive and street smarts in every move and choice. He exuded attention and determination throughout the entire episode. He is exhibiting more confidence and authority as he steps into his new role and navigates the perilous seas of his environment with more assurance and command. It was shocking to learn about Brother Salim's untimely death. Tragically, his attempt to play the hero and then reach for the gun failed. This scenario served as a sobering reminder of the harsh reality. These folks live in a world where even the best laid plans can go horribly wrong. After a long season of not interacting, it was nice to see Tariq and Cane share a scene at last. Their interaction gave the program a fresh perspective by alluding to the intricacies of their connection and the possible alliances or conflicts that might result from it. Tariq appears ready to accept responsibility for shooting Monet. It's not as though he can admit that his mother was the one who did it. Given the circumstances, Tariq probably won't be able to exact revenge on the Tijadas and will instead have to witness their own demise. It's a tragic turn of events that emphasizes the complex web of lies and treachery that characterizes their lives. It was riveting to witness Dru carry out his first murder in the early 2010s. These memories put Dru's current troubles in perspective and make the viewer sympathetic to him. One of the worst mothers in the universe, Monet, is the true antagonist of the show. Her actions have tragically and inevitably left her children with scars that have shaped them in horrible ways. The acting in this episode was excellent overall. Each performer gave it their all, giving their roles more complexity and subtlety. But I didn't think the scenes with Cane and Noma were really poignant. They felt a little flat in comparison since they lacked the chemistry and passion of earlier interactions. It was unexpected that Diana chose not to use the infant as protection. Seemingly relieved that her child wouldn't inherit Salim's genes, she didn't even think to claim it was his. This scene brought a black humor touch to the show and brought out Diana's realistic yet sometimes brutal side. Tariq's character was further enhanced when he approached Anya and displayed his smooth side. His confidence and charm were palpable, demonstrating that in addition to being a cunning strategist, he is also an expert manipulator when necessary. This episode, Dru's conversation was very incisive, spewing forth some unavoidable realities. His remarks were heavy, speaking to his inner anguish and deepening disappointment. He obviously struggles with his identity and the violent past he was raised with. Does the conversation seem more expressive now, elaborating on the main plot and strengthening the background of each episode? The authors appear to be finding their rhythm when it comes to using conversation to advance the story and shape the characters.